Just like in real life, you have a pencil and eraser, you also have those tools available to you in Illustrator. The cool thing is we can always change how the pencil works in the application, pretty much the same way that you can in real life by sharpening the point. So what I can do is grab my pencil tool and draw out a line like so, and you see we have a nice stroke. The stroke is the same kind of stroke that you would achieve by using the pen tool. Now, what I'm going to do as well is show you that we can change this stroke at any time by double-clicking on the pencil tool to look at its preferences. We have the ability to change the fidelity of the pencil as well as the smoothness. Now, the fidelity affects how many points, or these little dots here that you see, the tool will create when you use it. So I'm going to increase my fidelity all the way to 20, and I'll draw out a new stroke. You'll notice that when I increase the fidelity of the pencil, it doesn't really follow my drawing very well. But if I decrease the fidelity and I draw again, it's going to add more points and very accurately follow my stroke. Let me go ahead and double click again and show you that we also have some other choices. We have the ability to affect the smoothness, and this value will determine whether the pencil tool will try to smooth out your lines. So I'll go ahead and put this on 100, and I'll draw out a stroke, and it really goes too far. It smooths it out almost to a flat line. So you want to really find a nice balance between fidelity and smoothness when you're drawing. Of course, it also depends on what you are drawing, whether you want the tool to emulate how you really draw or to really give you a little bit of flexibility and have the tool adjust itself for you. Let me reset this. We also have the ability to fill any new pencil strokes and also to keep it selected. Now, this is an interesting part right here. Within 12 pixels, what this means is how far away from my stroke do I have to be before I can edit it. So I can be kind of close like this and redraw the line, and the stroke will readjust itself, which is really cool. And I can do this in pretty much anything that I have selected in the application, even older lines. So I can go ahead and draw on this one too. I can grab my pencil tool and I can just, be within 12 pixels and redraw that whole line. So that's really, really cool as well. So just make sure you're kind of close. I missed it those last two times. Now I'm going to show you the eraser tool. Let me go ahead and get rid of those guys. I'm going to draw out a star, and I'll give the star a blue fill. Now, as you see here, the star is one solid object, right? It has these points here, and these are put here when you draw with the star tool. But what if you want to cut this star in half to create a really cool shape? Well, you would normally probably have to use the knife tool or the scissors tool to cut apart the star. But with the eraser tool, what you can do is simply draw like this, and when you stop drawing, Illustrator will not only erase the vectors that were here or the artwork that was here, it will also create a path for you. So look at that. I know that was an ooh and ah thing going on around the world. So now you can use the eraser tool as its own drawing tool, and you can take complicated shapes such as this star and just cut it into little pieces. And what happens is the tool will automatically create the vectors for you. I'm over here missing a little bit, so let me just try that again a few times. There we go. So we have this part, this one, and this one. I can color each one of them a different color because the vectors have been separated by the pencil tool itself, or rather the eraser tool. So Illustrator now gives you so many ways to divide your artwork that you can create abstract artwork or simply take the artwork that you have and manipulate it in new ways.